This is the video purporting to show a drone descending over the Kremlin before exploding. But claims from Russia that this was a Ukrainian attempt to assassinate President Vladimir Putin have been dismissed by Kyiv.
We don't attack Putin or Moscow. We fight on our territory. We are defending our villages and cities. We don't have, enough weapon for this. That's why we don't use it anywhere. For us, that is the deficit. We can't spend it. And we didn't attack Putin. We leave it to tribunal.
The United States State Department said it was unable to verify the claim.
I've seen the reports. I can't in any way validate them. We simply don't know. Second, I would take anything coming out of the Kremlin with a very large shaker of salt. So let's see. We'll see what the facts are. And it's really hard to comment or speculate on this without really knowing what the facts are.
A view echoed by the White House that said it would not be drawn on speculation.
Want to be super mindful here. Again, we've heard the reports, not something we want to, that we are able to confirm. Want to be incredibly mindful here. It is really too early to tell, as you asked me about a false flag, essentially. But obviously, Russia has a history of doing things like this. But again, I don't want to speculate. I don't want to get into hypotheticals from here. But we're just unable to confirm at this time.
The United Nations, for its part, urged de-escalation.
We've seen these reports, and we're also aware of the statements that were made in this regard by the Russian and Ukrainian authorities. The UN is not in a position to confirm these reports. We strongly reiterate our call on all concerned to refrain from any rhetoric or action that could further escalate the conflict.
According to Russian state media, President Putin was not injured in the alleged attack. But the rhetoric out of Moscow, including from Dmitry Medvedev, who accused Ukraine of a terrorist attack and warned that there were no options left but to physically eliminate that country's head of state and his so-called clique, adds an additional layer of trepidation to this over 14-month conflict. Russia has further indicated that it reserved the right to retaliate at the right moment and in a way that it found appropriate. Shervin Briceby, SABC News, New York.